how do you deal with this whole thing about online dating? So I want us to deal with it as well.
Because I find the big thing out there, and please comment below if I'm wrong. The big thing out there is that most Christians are not taking advantage of online dating. Wow. Because there is this connotation that it's ungodly. I don't know where that source started from.
Well, when we come to deal with it, we'll go in depth.
Well. We had a long distance relationship.
That's right.
And
Welcome to Answers with the Answers. My name is PG.
And I'm PH. We've missed you all so much. Thank you for coming along season 1.
It was amazing, actually.
We've seen the subscription.
It was good.
It's been amazing.
And you've been good.
And I hope when you go back and you listen to the red flags, you're avoiding the red flags. You know, how was your summer? Comment below. Let us know what you did. Did you go to the Maldives?
What have you been doing?
Did you travel?
PH, what have you been doing?
Oh my God, I did it all. This summer has nothing on me. I'm actually still living my best summer ever. It was amazing. We did a lot of things we'll share with you as we go along. But how was your summer? Go ahead and subscribe. Season 2.
We are ready to go. And this is the beginning of it.
It's just the beginning. And we're so glad you've been riding with us. We're so glad you've come along with us. We're so glad your questions keep coming. And even so many testimonies that we've heard. Amazing testimonies, yes. Have more in-depth understanding with biblical understanding with certain life.
And one of the good news is that episode 1 is going on TV.
Yes, our whole episodes can now be watched on KITV network.
That's right.
Whether you have the app or whether you have the cable, listen, go ahead and watch
on TV. Answer with the Answers. It's on TV. Yee-hoo.
Yes, that's awesome. So welcome to season 2. What are some of the things they should expect this season?
I believe season 2 for sure. Wisdom.
Yes.
Money. This season we want to talk about money.
Okay. When you said money, I thought you were giving away money. That's what
I thought. I want to teach them how to make money. It's more like teaching a person how to fish rather than giving them the fish. Okay. You will always depend on me. I want them to be able to create that money themselves. And so we'll be talking about money and money with a mission. In other words, your money must have a mission. If all your money's mission is to buy a new shoes, you are in trouble, bro. You are in trouble. And so we're going to teach you money with a mission. Right. And how about you? What are some of the things that you want us
to some of the giveaways we'll be doing this year?
Okay.
You get a chance to have a one-on-one meeting with either myself or Pastor George.
That's good.
Zoom. So I will highly suggest you take advantage of that.
That would be good.
You also get to experience some of the behind the scenes of our lives.
And I believe the teams also want us to work on merchandises, so they get to have, sweaters and tees and good stuff that will be coming in this season. So there's so many things coming up.
This merch, you can actually wear it out. You know,
it's really nice. Yeah, it will be nice.
People just say, okay, why is Revelation on it, right? But this is very creative. So that is coming. We have a lot of collaborations coming up. That's right. See some of our team members in the chair.
It will be good. It will be good. They're really good in what they do. So yes.
So it will be good to have the collabs.
We'll be dealing with
more lives.
Right.
Go
and
live.
What else we would do? I think we would also deal with relationship because it's always but in depth, right?
In depth into relationships,
and specifics.
Specific relationship that honors God, how to manage long-term relationship, lasting relationship, long-distance relationship, how to bounce back from relationships.
One of the questions that someone actually asked me recently, and I've been thinking and preparing on it, is how to handle long-distance relationship, especially, and also how do you deal with this whole thing about online dating? So I want us to deal with it as well.
Because I find the big thing out there, and please comment below if I'm wrong. The big thing out there is that most Christians are not taking advantage of online dating. Because there is this connotation that it's ungodly. I don't know where that source started from.
Well, when we come to deal with it, we will go in depth.
Well. We had a long distance relationship.
That's right.
And it worked. So we are going to share with you some of the things that work with us. I think we also want to talk about the church.
Okay.
In the sense of how to thrive in the church as it evolves in its expression of services. Right?
I would say one of the things that we also focus more on is spirituality. How to be spiritual rather than even the church is important because the church is the ground.
When I mean the church, I mean like some people are still used to, I want to worship God the way I used to worship God pre-COVID.
All right.
And now they come into the building, there's lights, camera, actions, there's so many online stuff. So they go, okay, now if I stay home all the time and I do church, is that spirituality? So that's what I meant by
this is good. Yeah. We are excited of what is going to happen in season 2. Now, what you can do is we're going to do a draw as well.
Yes.
Based on the comments people put in some of the topics. What we're going to do is that our team's going to do a tally.
Yes.
And the top 2, based on what people suggest, we will prepare and also do that episode.
And we can announce the giveaway maybe in episode 3.
That's
maybe
right.
Maybe the Thanksgiving one. We'll let you know.
That's right.
We'll let you know.
And so we want to also hear from you some of the topics you think we should discuss and deal with, because we believe that our job and our desire is to really, really, really add value to you. And how can we add value to you when we don't know specifically which areas that concerns you? But if you let us know, we'll be able to. One thing I would say is that most of the things that people are thinking about, the other person is also thinking
100%,
about.
100%.
And sometimes they think that, you know what, I don't want to be the one that says that, you know what, I'm going through this or I'm struggling this or deal with this and all of that stuff. Do you know someone asked me to for us to deal with pornography? And I said, yeah, we'll deal with it.
It's a big topic.
And you know, one of the things is, you know, sex toys, pornography, all of those stuff. So we'll tackle all of that stuff.
I actually have a friend that got married to a man of God. And she said when they got to their honeymoon, the stuff that was being asked of her was just shocking. She thought the man of God was actually an unbeliever. Because so she was shocked. And I remember she was sharing the experience with me, and I had to I didn't know what to say. So I had to go look for wisdom to come and help us. That's a good topic. So if you have not gotten to know PG and myself, we're going to take 1 minute to just kind of tell you who we are, right? And how this podcast came about, even the name, Answers With The Ansahs, how it came about. And then we can just dive into, because we want you to feel at home. We want you to just picture yourself as going to a coffee shop and sitting and talking.
That's
and
right.
our wisdom comes from biblical foundation and life experiences. So we definitely want you to feel at home, come on in, and get your cup of tea and get to know us, and let us know where you're also watching from. Subscribe, like, comment. So
that's right.
PJ, you're gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first.
1 minute, yes.
So what am I talking about?
You are talking about, you're telling the people who you are. And
so
what
my
you stand
name
for.
is
Yes.
PG, and I want you to figure out what PG is. It can be
PJ.
Pope George. It can be Pastor George. No, I'm Pastor George. But people call me PG. I love the Lord. I love Pastor Harriet. As you can see, I want the team to put one of those things where they put balloons and then
the congratulations.
Yeah. So and we have a family of 3.
Yes.
We have a young man who just turned a certain age and he's going to high school.
Yes, Pastor George.
Our older one is going to high school. So we are literally enjoying a new transition this summer, preparing them, having them the experience, just training them to be, him especially, to be ready for high school. And it's been amazing. Yes. And I love the Lord. I'm a pastor, a leader. I mentor a lot of pastors and leaders. Also, basically, have run few businesses. But my call is just to pastor and to raise leaders. My desire in life is to raise millions and millions of leaders around the world. And God has given us the platform. And one of the platforms God has given us is through this podcast. Yes, God has given an opportunity for us to also minister on TV and all the social media platforms. We've been able to write some few books. This summer alone, I wrote 10 books.
Yes, you did.
This summer alone, I wrote 10 books. And my new one that I want to suggest to you is The Currency of a Leader. I want to encourage you to read that book, The Currency of a Leader. You will really, and this book was written for both the marketplace, for the minister, for the ministry, for family, for anyone who wants to do great in life. Currency of a Leader. So, hey, PG, this is who I am, and I have only one wife, and her name is PH, and we've been married for a few years now, and God has been so good to us. We've moved from one city to the next, and we're doing good.
You know, I like all that you said. This podcast have got you talking a lot.
Yes.
1 minute.
And I used 3.
Yes. That's good. That's good. So that's PG. I'm going to say 3 things that you don't know about PG. He is a very quiet man. When he's not preaching, he likes to be by himself. He likes to just, literally, when we're all watching sports and we kind of disappear to do something, we come back and the TV is off. PG is daring. He likes adventure. He'll be the one that will want to jump from an airplane.
Oh, yes.
I want the airplane to take me and land the way it's meant to be. He's the opposite of me. And PG is a very content man. He doesn't ask for much. Just give him his Bible, his time with the Lord, and he's good to go. So, all right. So that was good. Answer with the Answers. How did it start? It started because we have pastored for many, many years, and we love young people. We love different generation of people, and we realized that each time we will always congregate and have dinners and go out with our members. They had questions, and we always wanted to take time to answer those questions so that they exhibit a level of understanding to the question, whether it's life, relationship, entrepreneurship, business, school, career, who do I want to marry, like, which is a very, very big one. We realized that questions were always coming at us. And as much as we're pastors and we have written books and we're on television, people still had questions. So our last names are Answers. And we decided the team came up with Answers with the Answers.
It's actually cool.
It's actually cool. So we're like, all right, let's go with it. At first, I didn't think Pastor George was going to go for it because he's a very intentional, particular in things that he does. And when he said, team, let's go for it, I was really thankful.
It's actually cool.
And we've had so many testimony come out of that. So season 1 was amazing. Thanks to our mighty team, we made just a few mistakes. We didn't make that much. And I believe they told us this year it's going to be way less mistakes. So we're excited. A little bit about me. I'm PH. I love God. I love people. That's it.
Wow.
That's all about. I love God. I love people.
And you like gifts?
I like gifts. Specific gifts.
Specific.
It has to be specific. We can't just generalize it as gifts.
Specific gifts.
Yes. What's the worst gift you ever received?
Because I really, if someone takes the time to give
so Pastor is grateful.
If someone gives me a gift,
yes.
I'll find a use to it. I may not be able to use it as often, but I'll find a use to it, and I'm just going to be thankful. That's all. Because
I'm not like that.
But because of God's favor and God's grace, and people sometimes really show their love through expression of gifts.
Right.
And because, I serve people, and we serve people from various cultures and various nations and various places. Sometimes some of the gifts that you receive, it takes time to even know what it is for.
It's supposed to be for. But nonetheless, you still like it.
I am very, very appreciative and very thankful, because one of the things I remember I used to tell Pastor Aaron is that for someone to give a gift, I take it from 3 dimensions. Mm-hmm. Number 1, that person sat down and they thought about me.
Right.
That is enough. Number 2, they took a step and they went to a mall. Mm-hmm. They didn't close their eyes and pick something. They thought about it and they picked it. Now remember, they only picked it based on what they think you will love.
Right.
And number 3, whenever there is a gift, the desire, the intent of the person is to honor you.
Yeah.
And so whatever it is, when I receive it,
you're excited.
I'm very excited. And most of the time, yes, I don't even know what it is. And I don't know what to do with it.
No, that's good. That's really good. I think one of the worst gifts I ever got was I went to the mall and I bought for myself back in the days when I didn't have enough money what I thought was a Louis Vuitton bag.
Okay.
Only to find out it was a knockout. And I think that was one of the worst gifts because when I got home, all the medals came off. So it wasn't a gift somebody bought for me, something I bought for myself.
Nice.
Thinking I have arrived, only to find out I was actually scammed. So that was the worst gift I ever bought for myself. And I refuse to do that again.
Yeah. I shall retaliate.
Yeah. But so Answer With The Answers, this episode and this, we just wanted to welcome you back into our home. Welcome back, right? Welcome back into our space. It's one of the platforms God has given us to be able to share life with you. Please feel free to email us, to comment, to subscribe, ask your questions. If you want one-on-one with us, get through our team, you can get to us and we'll be able to help you with your
1 minute, please, H.
Yes.
If you were to rule the world, what would you do the first thing?
If I were to rule, the first thing I would do is I'll spend the first 24 hours with the Lord. Yes.
Serious?
Yeah. My cabinets cannot wait outside. I would just lock myself.
For someone watching in 10 seconds, what does it mean to spend 24 hours with the Lord? What are you going to do?
I've done it before. So spending 24 hours before the Lord is me secluding myself in my prayer room with a Bible, a pen, and a notebook with a good worship song and literally sitting in God's presence, thanking Him for the opportunity, worshiping Him, and just asking Him, what is the next move?
What is the next move?
What is the next move?
So if there's someone watching right now, if you had to give them advice and they are saying, I want to do something for my life. Right now, I want the biggest opportunity. I don't know what to do. What is next? What is your advice for them?
My advice is that which you want to do has been done before. Take it, add value, and add your own twist to it. The addition part comes from you waiting on God. So if you want to, let's say, do a fashion show, it's been done before. Take that idea, add your identity to it, which God has shown. If you want to build the next computer, it's been done by Apple and Microsoft. Take what they've done, add yours to it, right? Because the level you want to get to, someone in the world has been there before. But your idea and your expression will be unique to who you are, and the uniqueness come out by waiting on God. So bring out those dreams. I always tell people, just when you go to the mall, and you tell me this, when you go to the mall, how many clothing stores do you see? A lot, and they're all next to each other. Why didn't H&M say, why should I start a clothing store because Zara has a clothing store? No, it's like when you look at the world, the atmosphere, the sky is big enough, you don't see two birds collide. So the level you're trying to get to, someone else has done it. Take what they've done and put your unique individuality to it. And yes, that's what I'll say to them. This is Answer With The Answers, right? See why season 2 is going to be fire? You may actually get me singing on season 2. You never know.
She's actually been banned. Not only been banned, she's been cut off. She's been muted. She will be stopped. She will be escorted off the stage immediately by the team.
How was your summer? Let's move on from my singing.
Yes,
because,
thank you.
Before you know, I'll have a record deal. But how was your summer?
My summer was amazing because I got to do the will of God.
Yes,
and
we
do
did.
the work of the ministry.
We traveled quite a bit this summer. It was good.
I had the amazing time to spend with the family, spend time. And
I tried Chick-fil-A for the first time this summer. It is a big deal because everyone around me had tried it and I haven't tried it. But mine was very unique because I had to travel outside the country to try it.
Wonderful.
Yes, the moment was amazing.
Small things.
It's the small things. It's the small things, right?
Yes, so
we went to a lot of pastors' conference this year. We met and connected a lot of our pastor friends. We got encouraged a lot. We spent time together. We prayed a lot. It was good. Our summer was amazing.
So we are excited of season 2.
Yes.
Expect the wisdom of God.
Yes.
the realness,
yes,
straight to the point, real talk,
yes,
challenging you, biblical foundation, the wisdom of God, strategies, you are in for a treat.
You're in for a treat.
So I want to leave you one lesson.
Yes. So it's a good idea.
And the lesson is this. If you were to do the next big thing, how will you do it? When will you do it? I'd like to suggest to you, you can do it now.
Yeah.
And yesterday I talked about scaling to your next level. And the next level that you are looking for to scale to, the grace is there. The Bible says that the grace of God is sufficient. It says, my grace is sufficient. And what is needed is responsibility.
That's right.
And so the power of responsibility is what is required. If only you would take responsibility in acquiring information, being mentored, strategizing, managing, and then doing, I tell you what, I will see you at the top.
Answer with the answers. Listen, this is a welcome back. Look forward to all the episodes that are coming. Until next time, like, comment, share, subscribe. We have giveaways, so remember to comment, and we'll let you know who the winner is.
Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share, talk to someone, and we will see you again.
Yes.
Thank you. PH?
We're
Answer
out.
with the answer. We're
Answer
out.
with the answers.